Good afternoon. My name is Bill Elvey. I'm the relatively new Associate Vice Chancellor for Facilities, Planning, and Management. And being relatively new, I was asked to share my observations regarding innovation. No, that's all right. I don't. Well, maybe you do. There we go. I was asked to share my observations regarding innovation either in the recent past or in the future from a facilities perspective. Since 2000, the university has completed over $2.3 billion worth of new construction, additions, or major renovation projects. We have another $1 billion worth of projects that are in the planning, design, and construction phase. And I feel strongly that the university is so relevant and so important that we must do everything in facilities to expedite the completion of the university's capital projects. Time is money. Hence, the longer it takes to plan, design, and construct our new facilities, the more they will certainly cost our project sponsors. And while the penalty for delay is somewhat minimal right now due to the low inflation and interest rates, it was not too long ago where I remember the cost of increases in the construction industry was about 14% annually. So we might assume that those days might return in the future, and we must consider every available alternative to expedite the delivery of our projects. Besides the added cost to the project itself caused by an unnecessary delay in project completion, there are even greater costs to the university community, to the faculty, staff, and students in terms of delayed teaching, learning and research opportunities, grants that could be delayed or lost, etc. Now, we do have a few recent examples of capital projects here at UW-Madison that were conceived and delivered in a highly innovative manner using an alternative method from the standard state project delivery methodology. Now, I offer these projects as recent examples of innovative project acquisition strategies that were successfully employed while allowing the university to meet its facility needs in a timely manner. Please know that according to a recent study conducted by the system, University of Wisconsin system, the average length of time that it takes to deliver a capital project to the university is about 56 months. For a completed large building project are almost 5 years, with an average of 29 months spent in the planning, design, and approval stage. Now, what does an innovative capital project look like? Well, it certainly results in quicker delivery. It should be able to be delivered at less cost than the traditional method and at comparable quality, if not better quality, than the traditional methodology. It requires the ability to use all fund sources, whether they be public, private, gift, grant, or program revenue sources. And they still must follow the same approval process as a standard state project. That includes the system, Board of Regents support and approval, the Department of Administration, and the State Building Commission. So I'll run through just a few brief examples. Many of you either were involved in these projects or live them every day. The West Campus Cogeneration Facility. In May 2002, the Building Commission granted authority to Madison Gas and Electric Company to construct a cogeneration facility on university-owned land under the terms of operating agreements between MG&E, the state of Wisconsin, and the Board of Regents. The total project cost was $190 million. The project started in June 2002 and was completed in April 2005 with a duration of 33 months. 21 North Park Street development. In June 2004, the Building Commission granted authority for requests to enter into a ground lease with Park Street Properties to construct a 139,000 gross square foot office building, 335 stall parking ramp on UW-owned properties at 21 North Park Street and 8 North Murray Street, and a 15,000 gross square foot garage fleet facility on a portion of a current parking lot 51 located off North Charter Street. Also, we were granted authority to enter into a 30-year lease agreement with options to purchase with Park Street Properties a newly constructed 425-bed residence hall located on properties at 29 North Park Street. We also could connect all of these facilities to the central campus utility plants. These project total cost was $83 million. The project duration was 31 months from the time the architect was selected until occupancy. The University Square Development Project in September 2005. The Building Commission granted approval for proposed agreements contained in a master term sheet and real estate properties for the redevelopment of University Square, along with improvements to the East Campus pedestrian mall. The total cost of this project was $60 million. The new construction was 250,000 gross square feet, and the total project duration was 30 months. The Health Emotions Research Institute. In February 2006, the Building Commission granted authority to construct the Health Emotions Research Institute, in addition to the Wisconsin Psychiatric Institute and Clinics building, under the terms of a land use agreement between the Board of Regents and the University of Wisconsin Medical Foundation, and accept the completed facility as a gift in kind from the foundation. The total project cost was $10 million. It was 42,000 gross square feet. It started in April, was finished about 17 months later. The Wisconsin Institutes for Discovery. In April 2006, the State Building Commission authorized a waiver to the standard state capital project delivery process, and the waiver allowed the Wisconsin Alumni Research Foundation to construct the Wisconsin Institute for Discovery and the Mortgage Institute for Research using a construction manager delivery method. There was $50 million in state funds. All work on the project was subject to bidding, and the wharf was required to contract with a construction manager to bid out the work. The University of Wisconsin Board of Regents and WARF developed and executed the necessary agreements for the project, including the land use agreement to permit WARF to construct the public Wisconsin Institute for Discovery on university property. This was a $213 million project comprising over 300,000 gross square feet with total project duration of 50 months from planning to occupancy. I offer the Olin House, also known as the Chancellor's House. In December 2006, the Building Commission granted authority for the Olin House Trust to renovate the Olin House under terms of a lease agreement with the Board of Regents and accept the renovations as a gift in kind. The proposed use agreement allowed the Olin House Trust to undertake fundraising, design, and renovation of the Olin House. The Trust, in conjunction with UW-Madison University architect, oversaw the renovation. The project was $2 million in cost, and the total duration was 19 months. The final example I'll offer of an innovative capital project is the University of Wisconsin Medical Foundation Centennial Office Building. In June 2008, the Building Commission granted authority to the University of Wisconsin Medical Foundation to construct a new faculty office building adjacent to the University of Wisconsin Clinical Science Center under terms of a land use agreement with the Board of Regents and to accept the facility as a gift in kind from the foundation. The project was $42 million with a duration of 30 months. Thank you very much for allowing me to share these innovative capital project delivered to the university. Thank you very much.